Hello, I'm Alistair Spears, the founder of MVB Sustainability Consultants, and I'm here to introduce a very special series of videos called The Green Pledge. This series takes us behind the scenes in hotels across Indonesia, looking at just exactly how sustainable they are. We hear about sustainability, and we know that it encompasses water, waste, and energy, but do you know it also encompasses the way in which they react and interact with their communities and how well they train their staff. Finally, one of the things that no one really thinks about is their procurement, because they buy in goods and services. And if those are not as good as the hotel itself, then that whole sustainability is lost. So in this, we look at all of those aspects. We ask the general managers of hotels exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it, and how well they think they're doing. And it's very revealing, because some are doing very well. In this whole series, we're delighted to be supported by Suparma, which is Indonesia's sustainable paper company. And they've put a lot of effort into becoming sustainable themselves and to supply their hotels and their customers with sustainable tissues and paper. So thank you very much for watching this, and let's spread the word throughout the industry. The Green Pledge is for everyone. Thank you very much.
Good morning, I am Ian Cameron. I am the General Manager of Mirasaka Nusa Dua. I have been here now for 3 years since after the pandemic, but in Indonesia for on and off over 38 years in terms of sustainability and environmental issues. We focused on several different areas. Firstly, of course, on energy, which not only makes sense commercially to reduce our energy, but also to reduce wastage in energy. So we work with a company, for example, monitor the energy usage in every single room. We have 455 rooms, and to eliminate the waste from those rooms. People obviously come on holiday, and occasionally they enjoy behaving in ways which they would not necessarily enjoy back at home. They can be a little bit more wasteful. We help them to eliminate that waste by adjusting the room temperatures according to whether the room has an occupied person inside it or not. We also contribute to producing our own bottled water, obviously not in plastic, and this has obviously a beneficial effect on our costs, but also produces drinking water in glass bottles which we recycle and reuse. Further, we have over 40 swimming pools in our property, so there's a lot of swimming pool pumps, and we have now put in hardware onto each of those pumps that turn them into, if you like, smart pumps. So they can control their usage according to demand much more effectively, and it really reduces the electricity load going through those pumps. Also, it increases their lifespan of the actual pump, which is the advantage to the hotel of that initiative. Other areas where we've been very involved in is in the elimination of food wastage. Again, being a hotel, we have large buffets for breakfast and what have you. There is food that comes back from that can be reused, not necessarily by the hotel, but for example, there's a lot of rice and noodles and other items coming back from a buffet that we cannot reuse, but through our involvement with Scholars of Sustenance, we can donate that food to them. They repackage it, redistribute it through to poorer communities within Bali. Many other hotels, I'm glad to say, are joining in that initiative. But further, we look at food wastage more as a whole system. There is food that comes back, say, from a guest's plate that we cannot reuse and is not fit for human consumption anymore. So again, through a partnership with the maggot farm, we have an area where all our waste food that cannot be reused is fed to maggots, who in turn produce compost. And again, that is a useful way of closing that cycle of food wastage. Since last year, we were very happy to be awarded certification from Sukavindo with regards to our environmental and sustainability issues. And we want to take that now to more of a internationally recognized certification. There are, of course, cost and benefit analysis that we need to do on that to see that we're still maintaining proper financial practices within the hotel. For example, we would like to go much more into solar energy for either producing electricity or for producing hot water. Both of those have challenges in terms of the costs of them and the benefits that you can get from them, and also the impositions of local regulations with regard to those initiatives as well. We're trying to insert environmental concern and awareness into all aspects of our hotel, and that would certainly include purchasing. Apart from our own, what we call Bumi Merasaka, so our own garden, which we're now planting to produce fruits, chilies, or different fruits, papaya in particular, that we can use directly in our restaurants. We are working very much with our suppliers to eliminate single-use plastic in particular, and we have made pledges to do so by the end of next year. So, for example, our bathroom amenities would have the toothbrush wrapped in plastic and inserted into a cardboard box. There's no need for that double wrapping, and there's certainly no need for the plastic part of it. So we are working with our suppliers to do that. We're working with suppliers to source a biodegradable cling film, which obviously kitchens have to use a lot of cling film for food safety reasons. We want to make sure that it's biodegradable and not single use. In terms of educating staff and making our staff aware, yes, we're very keen to do so. We have specific environmental and sustainability training, which all our staff go through. It is embedded into any new SOP that is coming out that we can put environmental or sustainability issues into. We're very keen on that. We also work with other third-party organizations, Rotary International, for example, who have their own environmental programs, and we fully support that. And any way that we can get the message across, we will do. So thank you very much on behalf of Merasaka Nusa Dua and myself, Ian Cameron. We're very happy to be involved and to be invited to be involved in the Green Pledge video series. I really hope that hotels and other industries and businesses within Bali can join this and that we can work together to make a difference.